Hey there, welcome back to Worldwide Rush. Today looking at the Discover mode again. I found this to be pretty challenging, and depending on where you start, it's just all the more challenging. Because sometimes you have very straightforward situations like this. They want me to transit people from Jakarta to Bogor, which is doable. But once you are looking at some more international connections, such as having to go from Indonesia to, oh, I don't know, Australia, it can get difficult quickly. So let's see how long I can last with this one. We've got another one coming up, Bandung. That should be doable, but sometimes the roads that the AI makes are not spectacular. And you can see that just dragging them around a little bit. There. I just jumped from 277k to 148. I'm going to set up a separate route. Actually, where do you want to go? You also want to go there. Okay. Let's see if Jakarta also wants to go there. Good. So I'm going to add this city here. Say confirm. It's not a cyclic route, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, etc. That's how they're going to go. And I may need to set up an additional vehicle to do that. Otherwise, we won't have enough transport capacity. What's the efficiency of this vehicle? Minimum efficiency is 5. So I need to have at least 5 people on that vehicle to make it profitable. And I don't know if I can transport enough people using just that one vehicle. So let's get another one. Because I don't think there's much to upgrade. No, there's nothing to upgrade. Okay, let's get another vehicle. That should fix it. And now we have another city, woo, on the other side of the water. Yeah, and they want to go to Jakarta. Okay, I'm going to start from Jakarta because it's already a hub. That means I don't have to expand additional money in order to get a hub there. And I'm going to go with an aircraft. I might actually need to get a different aircraft. Seeing as there's 23 people, I'm just going to go with the most luxurious bird because it's also the fastest one at 320. The problem is it's going to be a bit of a bad trip the first way there. Because there's nobody waiting to go there. At least for now. But on the way back, this thing is going to make bank. And interestingly, it seems that people have to pay when they're boarding the aircraft, as opposed to when they're landing. Yeah, there's no demand for that line yet, but this one is. Yeah, there's 2 people. Whereas these guys have no choice. If they want to go to either Jakarta or Bogor, they have to take this plane. Okay, gain trust and cities have grown. Now it's transferring passengers. Watch this. Ching! There's the cash. Okay, we're making green numbers. That's good. Palembang is overcrowding. Already. That's what I was worried about. I don't really want to set up an additional aircraft. Is it possible to build a road here? I mean, the answer is always yes, it's possible to build a road here, but it's mightily expensive. 6 million. Setting up with a ship, I think is not that possible either. Okay, they have it covered, at least for now. This is a profitable airline. Very profitable, look at that. Okay, let's keep writing green numbers for as long as we can, because the problems will start soon enough. New city. Yeah, and now the problems begin, because now I have to fly another airline. And from Palembang, they don't want to go to Tanjung Pinang. Which means we're going to have to somehow make this profitable. Oh, they also want to go to Bandung. No. No, we're not doing that. I'm going to set up this bird here, the 340 Express. Again, same story. It's going to be pretty bad on one route, but it should make some money on the other way. Yeah, it's still trying to shuffle enough people in there. There we go. This, however, will put additional pressure on Palembang as people want to go to Jakarta. And now we also have Jambi. This is going to be a road connection. I'm going to set up a road from there to there. And I'm going to say it's going to be 1 vehicle for now. Bogor is overcrowding because they got a lot of people waiting to go to Jakarta. Alright. I'm gonna add another vehicle. This ideally will solve this problem. Though not quickly. No, not quickly. Can we upgrade to a tier 2? No, we still can't. And these things are not running around empty either. All my lines are in the green. So the problem is there's just too many people when it goes specifically to Jakarta. And it's going to get worse, not better. It's going to get worse. Okay. If I got this many people, I could set up a train. It's going to be a very quick route for a train. But trains are fairly expensive. Not as bad as, for example, having a plane. But it's not cheap. It should immediately fix the issue with Bogor, though. There. There's 52 people aboard. But what is it going to do on the way back? Just 5. And this thing has a probably minimum efficiency of 15. Okay. Not great. See, now I have massive overkill on this line. Which means the train is not going to run profitable. Definitely not. Would it help if I switch this train... If I just remove the vehicles and do all this by train? Because there is not enough demand yet. Oh, they want to go to Jambi? Good lord, good luck with that one. And there's also a new city. Lubuk Linggau. Okay. Manually, freeform. I'm going to add that to the middle. You guys want to go both directions. Of course you do. Fine. Let's go to Jambi. Set up a road. Jambi wants to go not there. You guys don't want to go there either. I'm just going to set up another cheap vehicle here. Okay, so that's that. This city is doing okay, but Jambi itself has a problem going to there. There is no direct path. They're going to have to go to Palembang first. And the Palembang bird is that one. It's the 340 Express. I don't have a tier 2 unlocked yet. So I can't very well fix that. Could I set up a boat? A water taxi? No, there is no valid path. Shit. That is problematic because it's not like I can set up a hub here and have them drive by bus and then by boat. So that is going to require a plane. But there is not really enough demand, well, not any, to go from there to here. Okay, fine. You're going to get a cheap plane. You're going to get a cheap plane. The A70. Well, not the A70. The 230. Off you go. That city's done. Yes. Palembang overcrowding. Where do you want to go? To Bogor. There is an indirect path, because that's the plane going to Jakarta. It's this one. That's already a 15-person plane. Is there enough demand to go back to Palembang? There is. So I could save up a little bit and buy an additional aircraft. But that'll basically wipe out my entire budget. Screw it, let's do it. Oh. Damn inflation. Inflation is definitely making it worse, as it is quite expensive to buy aircraft, and it's going to get progressively worse. Yeah, we do need to set that up. And that'll also actually satisfy demand for the train. Okay. Get it. There's the second bird. At least they're flying full. We should recoup that little investment pretty quick. Yes, yes. Palembang still overcrowding. Too many people are waiting to go to Bogor. At least the train's gonna have some demand. Lots of people going to go to Palembang now. Really? Oh. And we got Pagar Alam. These things... Oh, geez. These things are making bank. Not bad. Okay, this one I'm going to freeform as well, because otherwise I'm going to take it right through the mountain range, which is not what I wanted to do. What? Can you kindly connect? Thank you. Get a cheap bus, off you go. I don't really know how to fix this problem without throwing more planes at it. As for the other route, I'm going to upgrade this one to a better vehicle. If only I could. I'm going to add another vehicle. Oh shit, I need to unlock another country now. East Timor. Oh, now I played myself. This is going to be fun. At least I've moved the clock back another 2.5 hours. But we're going to have to buy additional aircraft. Or set up a, well, a ship to fix it. Okay, let's hope that that's not too far. It is too far for the 230. Fine, you're going to go by ship. And that route is how long? 91 hours. Well, enjoy your stay. We're going to rent out cabins. Palembang is still overcrowding. Too many people waiting to go to Jambi. That I can potentially address. Let's get another one. Because once this thing overcrowds, we're just done. It is game over. Palembang is overcrowding by a lot. I'm gonna have to set up another aircraft going to Jakarta. Yeah, there is definitely enough demand for that. Can I upgrade this to a different bird? Oh, come on, give me a tier 2, please. I got 8 minutes to fix this situation. We're done. Get another. It's a gamble. But I don't want to lose the game just yet. Come on. Stop complaining. There we go. That's been fixed for now. Now Bandung is overflowing. There's a lot of people willing to go to Tanjung Pinang. Which is of course all the way over there. There is an indirect path if they want to go to Palembang and then take a flight. Which is what they'll just have to do. But that means that these buses might not have enough capacity anymore. Is there demand to go to Bandung? There is. I'm going to add this to the train. Good lord, it's expensive. My dear train. I'm going to edit the routes and go to Bandung. Confirm. Let's see if that'll fill up the train a little better. I thought this thing is non-cyclic. It is non-cyclic. Curious. There we go. Bandung is now fixed. We have a new city available here, Metro. They of course want to go to Jakarta. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay, Jakarta, we're going to send out a cheap plane to do that. It's going to be a 230. Doesn't need to do anything fancy, it just needs to make sure we don't have enough people crowding out there. For now, there is no crowding going on. Well, I say that, and immediately we get crowding. Where do you want to go? There. We got a 8-man plane. I'm going to upgrade that to this. Oh, we got a tier 2. A 40 people plane. For the low price of 5.1 million. Good lord. Do I look rich? I'm gonna duplicate this bird. Get another one. I think for now that might be the better option without immediately blowing my entire budget on a new aircraft. There we go. That fixed it. Now we got this one overcrowding. Because too many people want to go to Palembang. That I can fix. Let's get a different vehicle. How many vehicles we got on that? Just the one? Really? Okay. Is that accurate? That's Palembang to here. Now we got 2 vehicles. Okay, we're gonna replace that one as well. Dili is overcrowded. Oh, right, East Timor. That's the... the massive adventure. I can upgrade that ship in order to make it go faster. I'll have to pay 145. It's about 50% speed increase. I like it. If I want to go with a plane, that's going to be a bit of a problem. If they could just spawn another city here, that'd be great, because I can go hop and hop. But right now, that's not an option. Metro is filling up. This plane at least is making some money. It's not terribly efficient, but at least it's breaking even well enough. Okay, that's that. Destination's changed. Oh, great. Destinations changing can be good, but sometimes it scares me, because you need a whole nother look at your transport network. You are still overcrowding? Because you're waiting to go to Jambi. Okay, which route is that? It's the route to Jambi. I'm going to upgrade that to the bigger bus. They're no longer overcrowding. Company value is going up. We're worth 12 million now. This has me concerned, though. They also want to go to Pangar Alam. Yeah, right. There is no love for Dili from this city, though. They don't want to go there. So it's just going to be a bit of a one-way trip. How much did that make me? 339k? Okay. I'm just going to buy another boat. Another one of those faster ones. Because that at least can relieve the pressure by immediately shipping 40 people away from Dili. So that ideally should save it for now. Oh, this is pretty useful. I can use this as a ship from here to here, if there's ever demand. Can I afford a bridge? I can. Nice. You guys want to go there, and you want to go to Metro. Oh, come on, did you not build the bridge? Thank you. So we're going to go here. And we're just going to make that one vehicle. There's already 19 people. We're going to go to Palembang, so let's make it a big one. And I'm going to add another road here to there. Which is going to be Palembang to Metro. There's not that many people waiting to go there, I think. 9 people waiting to go to Metro. Okay. In that case, let's go with a 9. Dili's overcrowding again. Do I need to pull my ship trick again? Because I can. I'll just buy another ship. You people can wait until you get there. Oh, there's 2 people going back on that boat. With a minimum efficiency of 22. Oh god. That's not great. There's just no demand to go to Dili. Oh, there's now 4 people waiting to go to Dili. Okay. Jakarta is nicely overcrowding. Plenty of people want to go to Palembang. I might need to upgrade this bird into one of those massive ones, the tier 2. 4.5 million. Okay, good luck. And I need to unlock another country. I only have 800k available. Papua New Guinea. I can unlock the Solomons, but it's just going to require more aircraft. Australia is awful. I'm sorry, Australia. I don't mean that in the way that the country is awful, but Australia has the potential to have a city spawn like all the way over there. Which means you're completely screwed. as you do have to use an aircraft. We're going to play whack-a-mole with a lot of cities here. Okay. Let's see. Let's do Papua New Guinea. Yeah, right. If I take this by ship, it's going to be a 96-hour journey. That's not possible. If I take it by 230, it's going to be a 33-hour flight? You can do that? No, the cities are too far apart. So it's going to be an A70. Because the A70 can do it, and now it's a 13-hour flight. Cities are still too far apart. Kidding. A 340? You got a range of 1900, you got a range of 2000. Cities are too far apart. Look. We'll just make it a 60-hour journey and play whack-a-mole with the rest of the cities for now. The most urgent one being Delhi again. And Delhi wants to go to there? 2 people, 40 people. Okay, I'm just gonna repeat the boat trick. The boats are... See, this one just transited, but this one... Hold on. Can I scam the game a little bit? Because if I can tell this boat to just buy a new one, I can kind of immediately have that boat pay for itself and take all the pressure off of Delhi. Delhi fixed. And on the way back, I just sell the boat. It's a bit weird, but hey, if the game is going to allow me to do it, I will do it. Here's the big bird. New city, Port Moresby. I'll deal with you in a second. 10 people in, go back. I need 18 for minimum efficiency. Okay, we got minimum there. Good. Jakarta, where do you want to go? They want to go everywhere. Why do you have to be like this? How am I going to make sure this doesn't completely blow up? I could set up a flight to Pagar Alam. Because right now it's just an indirect route. Maybe one of those small birds can fix that. Like a 230. Without making it terribly expensive. At least that's Jakarta fixed. You, what do you want? You want to go to Lubukinglau. Sorry, Lubuklinglao. Which is possible by aircraft. These birds are making quite some money. And you want to go to Jakarta. I'll deal with you in a second. We're going to go top down. So, that means this bird... How am I shipping people there? I need to have these planes upgraded, because this is the only way for these aircraft, or rather for these people, to become a bit more free in their movements. That's going to cost me $1 million. Well... Oh right, I also got the plane to Palembang. Which is nice. If only you could use more ships. But the distances here are so vast. I could set up a bird direct. And I might need to do that, because the alternative is going to mess up the rest of the network. Let's go with one of those. It'll cost me an arm and a leg. But I have to fix this situation before it breaks the game. Or rather, wrecks this playthrough. Jambi, what's your problem? You got people waiting to go to Bogor, which is all the way over there. Jakarta... Bandung. I'm looking to see if I can relieve pressure on Jambi by sending people here or there, but that's not possible. Do you have a route directly to Jakarta? You don't. Because everything flies from Palembang, I think. Holy shit. Any chance for a boat? No. I think I tried that already. Yeah, fine. Just spent the rest of my money on a plane. Because the money is flowing in quickly. Jambi's overcrowding. 26 to Bogor. Is there a direct line to Jakarta? No, only an indirect line. Okay, fine. We'll set up a plane. Lots and lots and lots of planes in this playthrough. Hopefully that'll kind of relieve the pressure on Jambi and Palembang a little bit. This is going to need a bigger plane. To Tanjung Pinang. This one. We're going to need a bigger bird. 14 people. 40 people. Price 4 million. I don't have that. 7. I need to buy an additional one. Off you go. Palembang is now my major concern, because it's down to 16 minutes. And I know that there's more cities requesting transport, but look at that. You want to go to Delhi with 20 people. Okay. Well, let's not dilly-dally then. And get a boat. Nice water taxi. Good luck on your 2-week journey. You also want to go to Delhi? Look, we can do that. And you guys want to go to Pagaralam. How though? How though? I guess I could ship a whole bunch to Jakarta again. Because Jakarta has a direct line. So let's just buy another water taxi for now. At least play whack-a-mole there. Palembang is still a problem. Despite having, what, 3 aircraft at this point? Yeah, we got 3 aircraft, but it's still not good enough. Well, we're taking the pressure off a little bit. There's 8% fulfillment on that route. That's not good enough. And now I have satisfied the route to Palembang, but Palembang North is the problem. Yeah. Any others I need to be on the lookout for? Dili, still overcrowding. Oh, you're on the way back with 40 people. Good luck with that. It's really not possible to have like a road and then a boat, right? No, it has to be a city. It's not like I can set up a hub there and start shipping people over. Because that would be way more efficient than using all these planes. The problem here is they want to go to Palembang, essentially. At least money's coming in. My company is worth 27 million at this point. But I'm worried there won't be a company for much longer. More. Come on. Can we push more people to Jambi? By bus? There, Palembang is fixed. Okay, Delhi's overcrowding. 60 people waiting to go to Pagaralam. 27 waiting to go to Metro. Metro itself is also overcrowding because they all want to go to Jakarta. That would be... There is an aircraft? Yes, there is. This one. Okay, let's push you to a bigger aircraft. Spend 1 million. That would be that one. I also need to unlock a new country. Yay. That's not very useful at this point. If I want to fly here to to Pagaralum. I don't think many aircraft can do that. Oh, we got another tier 2. This one contends to 2,000 miles. I can get the plane. I just don't have the money for said plane. If I cheat a little bit and say, hey, we're gonna go from Dili to Jakarta with a massive ship. Like a petite Voyager can seat 50. I'll take a little Explorer. That should fill up the boat. Maybe take some pressure off of there. Just get another one. It's still not enough? Kidding. Leave this place. Thank you. Okay, now we need to unlock a new country. In a hurry. We'll pick up the Solomon Islands for 79k. And of course you guys want to go to Port Moresby. You're gonna get... Oh, that's too far. Water taxi is not quite fast enough. You're gonna get a boat. Which will take you how long? 52 hours. That's quite a journey. Where do you guys want to go? Palembang. That I can fix. That I can fix. Okay, you're gonna get a nice little bus. Bandung. 39 people. Oh shit, there's a new city here. No. There to there. The problem that I see happening here is that these people want to go to Palembang. They're going to go back, which is fine. But if they also want to start traveling to here, for example, it's going to be a bit more of a problem. Who's next in line for troubleshooting? I think it's Metro. Metro wants to go to Bandung. Can I start building this bridge yet? Holy shit. $46 million. Are you insane? Good lord. 7 million for a road. For a railway, it's going to be worse, I imagine. 25 million. Okay, let's see if I can fix that bird to Jakarta. Upgrade that to something more useful. 4.9 million. What about the transporter? Price 500k. It's also a little faster. Okay, let's do that. Just buy another one of those. Quickly solve it, hopefully. Port Moresby's overcrowding. Oh dear, where do you want to go? To Leh. Okay. More people on that plane, the better. Go on. Get that bird in here. Thank you. Leh is also overcrowding because they want to go to Dili and to Jakarta. I don't think there's... there is a path. Some way. Because it's that little ship. No, it's not even that ship. You guys have a ship going to Dili? You do. Okay. I guess I set up the route. I just never set up the ship. Port Moresby is my biggest concern at this point. But Metro is also still looking pretty sketchy. Mostly the problem with Bandung. Quickly solve it with a 230. Port Moresby. I can get these people there by boat. It'll just take them a long time to get there. The Petite Voyager, no, the Little Explorer at 74 kilometers an hour. Go. Because that should fix Port Moresby's problem. There we go. Next, Metro, still. And you're gonna go to there. There's no direct route? There is a direct route, so what's your problem? You don't have enough people going there? Not enough buses? Oh, you got an old bus. Let's get a tier 3. And another one. I need to relieve pressure on Metro quickly. Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one. Okay, Metro is fixed. Good. Pagar wants to go to Palembang. That I can do. Manually draw. We're just going to use this route. Is there a direct route? There is an indirect path. You. Edit route. Go there as well. We're going to go from there to there to there. And how many vehicles we got? We got a 15-man vehicle. It's going to go Palembang. Where are you now? You're now here. You're going to go there. Then you're going to go Pagar and go back to... Doesn't strike me as the best way to go about it, but okay. There is not enough demand here for a train, unfortunately. Duplicate this. Lay's overcrowding. Lay's a problem. Many people waiting to go to Jakarta, but my planes can't get there. So we'll just use the old boat trick. Good lord, that's going to be a journey and a half. 8,000 kilometers. It's 122 hours. AKA over, well, just under a week. A week has 168 hours. Yes. Oh, this thing's still full. Going to Delhi. Pagar, what's your problem? You're gonna go to Palembang. We can do that. Great, new city. You wanna go where? There. At least I'm starting to get more money to work with. Okay, what's your story? You wanna go there. Congratulations, you just got your own airline. You want to go to Pekanbaru, which is in the north. There. There. Let's do that with this. Pekanbaru is overcrowding because they want to go there. That's going to be fixed by their own airline. Pagar Alam, which is down there. That's going to be a bit more challenging. This needs to get fixed right now. Or we're done. Duplicate. Thank you. Okay. So far, most routes are profitable, except for the train? No, that's not the train. Where is that? Oh, it's that bus. Okay, remove one bus. This is also going to be challenging. You're shipping 40 people from Moresby to Ley. Do you have any routes? Port Moresby. Oh, that's you! Okay. So I'm just going to also set up a route here from Honiara to Ley. With a water taxi. No, not a water taxi. The little Explorer, because it's faster. Go. 5 million in the bank. At least we're going somewhere. Now, this video has gone on for about 40 minutes at this point, so I think it's long enough. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you soon for the next part.